Morning at NTV, and this time I am coming to you from Pearl Marina, one of the estates here along Garuga Road. For we know the fact it's one of the developments that have attracted a lot of innovations, especially here along Garuga Road. And for a fact, we know that Uganda's real estate sector is undergoing a significant transformation driven by rapid urbanization, population growth, and increasing demand for organized modern housing, with urban areas expanding at estimated rate of at 5%, I can say, annually. The pressure on cities like Kampala continues to grow, pushing development into surrounding areas. In today's discussion, we unpack the status of real estate sector here in Uganda to just paint a feel what is really so special about real estate and what happens. Why should somebody consider real estate when they are looking for maybe settlement, their home settings and the rest? This beautiful morning, I am joined by one of the top managers of Pearl Marina Real Estate. And to be so specific, this is Mr. Puch Dix. Is that the best spelling of, pronunciation of your name?
Yes, you are very well there, Alvan. My name is Piyush Dixit, the General Manager at Pearl Marina Estates.
We want to understand, first of all, paint a picture for somebody who is watching. What is real estate? If someone who is our viewer there wants to maybe understand before we switch to other questions. Yes.
Thank you. As a person earns his money through a lot of various sources of income, he wants to invest in different avenues. Somebody invests in financial instruments like an FD, treasury bond, or shares or mutual funds like that. Somebody would invest in long-term investment avenues like real estate,
yes,
which is either a land or a house or an apartment.
Yes.
So real estate, in one sense, it is for somebody it's a shelter to stay in, but for investors who want to grow their wealth, they want to also invest in
real estate.
Yeah.
Okay, Garuga has seen a rapid growth due to the proximity of Lake Victoria and NTV International Airport, making it attractive for integrated developments. What are the emerging trends in the real estate sector to consider for Ugandans?
Thank you. So I would say Uganda is in the transformation stage from an informal, unorganized structured development to a more organized and professional development around, where people, they want organized master planned developments,
yes,
within gated community, secure, yes, environment with better living conditions, good utilities around. So they want a better living style rather than just a house. So that's what I can say the Uganda's real estate is transforming to.
Land ownership remains a major concern in Uganda. What measures are in place to ensure buyers receive secure land titles and avoid disputes within the real estate system?
You are very right. The authenticity, genuinity and legal ownership of the property is one of the major concerns every buyer has. They always fear about the fraud, the fake owners coming to you, and then after some days somebody else claims the ownership. So it's very important for a buyer to get the due diligence done through a professional lawyer,
yes,
about the land titles, the real ownership, and whether there are any encumbrances or anything else.
Yes.
So that due diligence is extremely important for anybody to buy anything in real estate.
And also you realize that many Ugandans feel that large-scale developments like Pearl Marina cater mainly for the high-income buyers or earners. How does this project address affordability for the middle-income Ugandans?
Yeah.
You feel it's only for those who earn posh money, exactly, and those are the only ones who can come to stay here at Pearl Marina?
No, that's a bit of misconception, I would like to say. Pearl Marina, of course, it's a big, huge, massive development along the lakeshore of Garuga. It's a 389-acre master plan development, but it is not only for the high-class people only.
The rich.
Yeah. We have a widest range of product which can cater to even the middle-class, income-earning, working-class people, to the mid-range people, and then to the highest-class people also. Yes. So we offer from one-bedroom apartment which can go as low as around $50,000 US, Then we have also serviced plots where somebody can buy a plot of 12.5 decimal, an eighth of an acre, and then over a period they can develop their own house. So we have widest range of products available. So that's a misconception that Pearl Marina is only for the rich class. We already have
and if you break it down, we have houses that range up to, I think, around 40,000 US dollars, if I check that properly. 40,000 breaking down, 35 maybe 200, I mean it's 300, 200,000 US dollars. No, is that correct? I think it's 400,000.
Yeah.
And then he break it down, he break it for us up to 50,000 when you talked about the single room.
Yeah, I would say the top end product right now we have are the villas, which we sold at 350,000 US dollar. Then we have townhouses around 300,000 US dollar. Then these bungalows where we are seated, standing is about 190,000 US dollar.
Yes.
Then we have the apartments which are more affordable. 3-bedroom apartment is about 110,000 US dollar. Then 2-bedroom is at 90,000, and 1-bedroom which is about 56,000 US dollar. So that is the range from 350,000
up to down to 50,000. But okay, also Pearl Marina has marketed its modern master plan Lakeside City. What specific infrastructure and amenities make it different from the traditional housing estate in Uganda?
Yeah, I would say, as we are rightly standing somewhere, so we have the infra, the roads are developed, there are utilities, the power, water, sewage, the infrastructure, the security, the street lighting, everything, the basic necessity for a wonderful living for a family kind of lifestyle, everything we have provided. Over to that, like the access road from Old NTV road up to Garuga Pearl Marina estate, it is tarmac now. Earlier it was Maram road, very difficult to access, people would not like, but as the project started, we approached the government and they helped us to get the tarmac road.
Okay, real estate is often promoted as a strong investment in Uganda. What kind of returns can buyers realistically expect from development? Is it a future bright under uncertain economic climate in the country? What are the key risks Ugandans should consider before investing in an off-plan or large-scale real estate development?
Okay, as we started with the investment options, like there are different investment options. Some are for short term, some are for mid term, and some are for long term. So liquid instruments like FDs and bonds and everything you can consider as a fixed return but short term investment. While real estate is a mid to long term investment where you have to invest, you have to wait for the capital appreciation, and which is there in the growing economy of Uganda. Definitely people are going to get very good returns out of real estate.
Okay, and then access to financing remains a barrier for many Ugandans. Are the mortgage or payment plans available that make it more easier for ordinary citizens to invest in such developments?
Yes, definitely. I would say Ugandan market right now is, the mortgage market is quite low, and people are more preferring the invest or developer supported installment based plans. So that's what we are also offering, and that is very much need of the Ugandan market. We are providing 12 months to 24 months of installment payment plans. Plus we also have tie-ups with the renowned banks who assist us, our buyers, to get mortgages. So many banks we can liaise the buyer with, and they can get the mortgage options if they are qualifying.
And I know, of course, also information is sometimes limited to people who may be interested in real estate. Now, tell us, how can someone get to Pearl Marina to maybe have a look at the beautiful place that you've taken me to around, but also getting information to see that they can also come and buy these nice bungalows, the nice suites I have seen, the nice, all of this. How can they get to Pearl Marina so that they can also have a look at these beautiful housings that I've seen?
Definitely. I would invite all our viewers to visit Pearl Marina. We are at Garuga Peninsula, about 7 kilometers from the Old Entebbe Road. We are very near to the international airport, just 20 minutes away, and from the Kampala CBD about 45 minutes. So here it's a full master plan lakeside city under making. There is first phase is completed with 400 plus houses. People are staying already here, families are staying. We are about to launch phase 2 in the month of August, and then there will be a lot of options for people to start buying at an off-plan sale, so that they get a longer payment plan for the apartments, bungalows, and the villas we are going to make in phase 2.
I think you made it right for what I needed to hear from you. People should now come and see what you've taken me around. Really so beautiful. I want to really applaud you people. You're doing a good job.
Thank you.
For time reasons, you will allow us to end this conversation here, but I want to thank you so much. Mr. Piyush Dixit. I don't know if I pronounced your name properly, but I want to thank you so much for your time to speak.
Perfectly right. Thank you so much.
Well, really, so good. I also enjoyed the tour around. I will have to always encourage my friends to also come and see. They can buy such nice buildings here. Well, thank you so much. It's been quite an insightful conversation, of course, speaking to Mr. Dixit Piyush, if that's the correct pronunciation. But of course, real estate has been the real conversation of the day, and we hope those that are interested in having better living environments, you should come to Pearl Marina and get to see this. For time reasons, allow me to get the conversation back to the studios. A very good morning to you, our audience.
Yes, good morning. Thank you very much for watching Morning at NTV. It's such a beautiful Friday here in the land of milk and honey, Mara City. Of course, I am Kosli Nakahira here live. And of course, today we want to discuss something very interesting, the hip-hop industry here in Ankole Sub region. We just have 12 districts and 1 city. And for over time, the modern hip-hop has not been much embraced by music fans here. Actually, most of them never believed that it would be on stages. The only hip-hop we had was the culture hip-hop, which we commonly know as Okwevuga, but the Runyachitara flow, it was not that hyped by music fans. Today, it's such a pleasure to have a musical analyst, one Daniel MVP. He calls himself Music Referral. We want to understand from him the hip-hop music here in Ankole Sub-region. Dan, what has changed? What has changed within the trend? Because for over the 5 years now, we have Truth 256, but we have New Kids on Block. This year, Big Man Nyanzi, Shella Drove. Do you think this speaks to the change, the development? Talk to us.
Good morning, NTV Uganda, MVP here, and thanks for hosting me again. Now, you've talked about Truth 256. Basically that one is in your generation, and but prior to Truth 256, we have guys like Wanda Junior, we have Lionga, we have Mana Maniga from Kabare, we have T-Bro, then currently we have Shenadrov and Big Manians and some other guys. Now, music goes with the generations, and change in interests. Just like we call them the Gen Z. The millennials consume a certain style of music. Gen Zs consume a certain style of music. Now, as music interests and diversity come into play, people tend to create choices. Because when there is diversity, people now start making.
But the names that you just mentioned, Dan, the Amana Manigas, these are the names that we know now.
Yeah.
Like, we just don't have a Truth 256 of like the 2000, like maybe a sister charity who is the Truth 256. So that's why most people would, imagine that the modern hip hop is just for people like Truth, maybe with Amana Manigas from Ikezi Sub-region.
But my argument is that for you know Truth, but we have guys like Lionga who have been hitting it.
Yes, Lionga from Bunyoro.
He's based in Kampala, but he has done rap with the Kwera band. He's Uncle Tuade. There's a song. Then there's Wanda Junior, who also does rap. So, Truth, actually, what made Truth popular in the region is his collaborations with the top acts in the region, and more of Truth's music is driven by the fact that he had an experience with rehabilitation, going through rehab. So he usually shares most of his rehab experiences with through his rap music. The song he recently did with Lilian Babazi, So Far. So what we need to understand is that rap as a genre, based on its history, it goes with scenarios and experiences someone goes through. If you go to America and look at the Meek Mills and the Notorious B.I.G.'s and Tupac Shakur's, the experiences they go through trigger them to create music around them. The challenge in Western Uganda, we haven't had so much issues or experiences that have forced people to use them to create music. Now, Truth 256 is using an experience of being in rehab. But the Ryongas, the Wanda Juniors, the Amana Manigas and Cavalry, they're basically using the normal experiences which the other genres are using, maybe raps around love.
What about these young guys that we have?
Now, the big Nyanzis, of course, currently when you listen to Shane Adolf and Big Man Nyanzi, he's been doing more of the old rap. Of self-praise, of showing.
I saw what happened recently. It was very interesting on social media. Big Man Nyanzi did some freestyle, and then Truth responded.
Yeah, that's a traditional way of how rap has been.
Do you think our fans here are ready for that? Because for them, they thought it was beef.
Yeah, like I told you, it's an emerging product in the market. Rap is an emerging product in a market that is already contaminated by R&B, Afro-Zouk, Afrobeat. So when you're trying to enter the market, you have to be destructive. How do you be destructive? Create things that will create drama, will create talkability. So that's how Nyanz comes in strategically. And the biggest mistake for Truth was also involve himself in that rap challenge. Because as an established brand, he wouldn't have gone for that rhythm or that style.
But then for some people, they just don't see the artist now. Now they look at the music. Like if Truth responded, now it would give what most people call a masanyalazi.
Yeah, that's what I'm telling you. Now, the person like Truth would have not involved himself in such a battle with an emerging kid. But in a situation that himself went for that rhythm or went for that track, this created a platform for Shenadrof. Also, Shenadrof usually did something. Even there's a rap, there's a song by Shenadrof where he sends the message Truth technically, telling him how you've been there in industry, you claim to be big now. People like Shenadrof are coming, showing that they can do much better than what you can do. That's what rap has been about. But you expect fans to create fights. Who are you to encroach on? And remember, Truth is leaning to a market leader, the Reggie camp. And already he has the Darling camp of that side. So when you come up from this other side trying to sabotage their fan base, they have to show you. And even the East Coast fans were fighting on who is the rappers who that is willing to penetrate the market, but in a certain you rap and you what to do. Because who do music, then they will organize, want to come, they don't want to make an appearance because this artist is there. To go. Even if for the